Ladies and gentlemen, this is a hard pill to swallow. Transgender woman 26 smiles being found guilty after murdering random stranger on a night out in Don't F with Cats inspired killing after putting a pet in a blender. Yeah, it's kinda weird.
They can do that. So what we've got here is we've got a healthcare professional, so basically a nurse at custody. If you're, for instance, you need nicotine.
Yeah. It's not too bad. It's going to be grumpy for a while, which is annoying, but I suppose, I don't know, just, because like being arrested and also withdrawals.
All at the same time. Yeah, it's not a great concoction, is it?
Could be worse though. It's not genocide.
Scarlett Blake, 26, battered and strangled Jorge Martin Coreno, 30, after stalking the street of Oxford looking for vulnerable victim, having been urged to kill by her gun and death-obsessed partner in America. She targeted Coreno, who was a stranger to her, as he walked home from a night out in July 2021. His body was found in the River Cherwell at Parson Pleasure, having drowned after receiving a blow to the back of his head and being strangled. Blake, who has filmed herself dissecting and putting a neighbor's cat in a food blender 4 months before the cold-blooded murder, showed no emotion as a jury at Oxford Crown Court returned on a guilty verdict. Members of her victim's family wept in court as the verdict was delivered. The jury of 5 women and 7 men reached their verdict after deliberating for just 6 hours after a trial lasting 8 days. As Blake left the dock, she smiled briefly toward the public gallery. I don't know, man. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, algorithm is special, so remember to like and let's continue. And this is a Spanish guy that she killed. Blake had admitted dissecting the animal, removing the fur and skin and placing it in a blender, but blames her former partner, Aislinn Bell. And this is Aislinn. The victim's family sat through hours of distressing evidence as prosecutor described how Blake smashed Coreno over the head with a vodka bottle, rendering him helpless and strangled him. After a guilty verdict, Jorge's devastated family, who had traveled from Spain to attend the trial, paid tribute to beloved son and brother. At the same time, I find it rather unique that somebody can do something to an animal on a live stream and nobody is calling, reporting or reacting, because I know if I did that. Blake has admitted doing a bunch of ugly stuff that I don't want to bother reading, but blames her former partner Aislinn Bell. The court previously heard Blake had an extreme interest in death and in harm and killed a family pet after watching the Netflix documentary called Don't F with Cats, Hunting an Internet Killer. In the program, a man, Luca Magnota, kills kittens before filming a murder. All I can say is this: if you live in a country with a lot of mental health issues and there is a lack of love, you would be surprised the things people will do to try to impress other people, especially when they share the same interest. Some might be fictional, but some want to stand out for love. Prosecutors said Blake had deliberately set out to kill after previously reveling in the slaughter and dissection of a neighbor's cat. I don't know about you, but I like to keep my living chances as high as possible. So I'm always paranoid and I choose my friend wisely. While her death-obsessed partner Belle watched from her home in the US, Blake live-streamed cutting up the cat while it was still alive. A person in UK wanted to impress somebody in US. What? Wait, I read this wrong. Prosecutor had alleged that the cat killing was relevant to the murder trial as it shows Blake has a disturbing interest in what it would be like to harm a living creature. The sixth form school dropout persuaded Mr. Coreno to follow her to an isolated beauty spot, Parson Pleasure, overlooking the River Cherwell. CCTV captured Coreno as he was led to his death, but there was no cameras at the riverbank where he met his death. His death remained unsolved for almost 2 years until the police received a call from Aislinn Bell, who revealed that she had a murder confession from Blake. She also produced a combat jacket worn by Blake on the night of the killing and captured on CCTV. Despite her evidence being crucial, she was never called as a witness due to serious mental issues. But now you're telling me that if somebody might snitch, they can't even speak about it because suddenly they can have mental health issues, so they're not eligible? I think that's kind of unfair. Blake admitted to making the confession after giving evidence in her own defense and claimed it was all made up to please Belle, a gun and death-obsessed transsexual. She said they had talked about what it was like to kill someone and had wanted to impress Belle. It was only after her arrest in 2023 they discovered the cat killing video and her fetish from strangulation, and they launched an Operation Igma. The defendant told jurors she had falsely confessed to murdering Martin Coreno because Miss Belle, who lives in the US, had wanted her to kill a person after the cat incident. But following a falling out at Belle's Colorado home, she contacted police who flew to the US to take her statement. Ladies and gentlemen, to summarize, it's a love story. Two people fell in love for some odd reason, they like the same show, they tried to impress each other, and somebody took the extra step. And now I found out I need to be worried because certain people are radicalized on the internet. That's a new thing. That's so many options by specific people in a specific ideology. Maybe, but hey, let me know what you think about this. Peace.